All parties in the matter of Hudson versus Kohler, step forward.
Tara Hudson is suing her former tenant, Ryan Kohler, for unpaid rent.
Ms. Hudson, how do you know Mr. Kohler?
His wife and I were good friends, but we lived in the same neighborhood at one time, attended
How
the
long
same
had you been
church.
good friends with his wife?
About a year.
What kind of rental property did you have?
I have a residential home, about 1,500 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home.
Mr. Kohler and his wife were separated.
Correct.
Tell me, you were friendly with his wife. Tell me what prompted you to rent him your house?
Both Melissa and reached out to me during their separation, before or prior to their divorce, to tell me that they needed a home for Ryan to live in, and because it was within the same proximity of where the children were at school, we thought it would be great help for him as well as help their children.
And in what month and year did they reach out to you?
April of 2015.
And when did he move in?
He moved in on June 1st, Your Honor.
And what was the rent?
$1,200.
And you signed a lease, sir?
Yes,
For how long?
6 months.
Is that right?
No, 7 months.
Can I see the lease?
Yes.
Was it 7 months?
That's true. It's from June 1st to the end of the year. Yeah,
Okay, so
7 months.
7 months. And at some point you decided to reconcile with your wife. What month was that?
July.
Did you pay rent in July?
Yes.
Did you pay rent in August?
Yes.
Did you pay rent after August?
Yes.
September?
My rent check the month of September, I did pay. She waited until somewhere around the 25th to try to deposit that check, and at that point it bounced.
So you didn't pay September's rent?
I did give her a check with a late fee after that when she notified me that it bounced.
Did you in fact pay it
I
for
did,
September?
yes.
Oh, so we're talking about October then. Did you pay in October?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Correct.
November?
No.
So November and December not?
Correct.
And the lease was up on January 31st or December 31st?
December 31st.
Is that correct?
Correct. Well, January 1st, 2016.
Or January. So 2 months were unpaid so far,
Correct.
November and December. But you found a tenant
Correct.
to sublet the house. Did he discuss the tenant with you?
No, Your Honor.
Did not tell you he was going to have somebody else in the house?
No, he did not.
I mean, somebody just showed up.
Correct.
Who was this person?
Katie.
Katie what?
Katie Ridealch.
Where did you find her?
Craigslist ad.
Did you advise the plaintiff?
Yes.
When?
I initially started talking to her about subleasing at the beginning of September.
And?
She said that that would be fine. She did want to talk with whoever was going to sublease.
And?
Katie answered the ad for Craigslist. She was in need to move into someplace right away, which worked great for me. Agreed to take over the remainder of my lease.
Which is 2 months.
No, at that point it was 3 months, October, November, December. She would pay me, and then I would pay the Hudsons.
Okay. And how many months' rent did she pay you and you pay to the plaintiff?
She paid me October and November.
And did you pay the plaintiff October and November?
I paid October. The November I figured was part of first and last month that I paid when I moved in.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. Tara Hudson says former tenant Ryan Kohler owes for rent.
Okay, so you didn't pay November.
Correct.
Did she pay you in December?
No.
So you didn't pay her in December.
Correct.
So you owe her that money.
According to the lease, correct.
Fine. So it's $2,400. Judgment for the plaintiff. We're done. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Parties are excused. May step out.
Talking with the landlord ahead of time, making sure that everything is understood and clear up front.
Do clear background checks. Be very careful of who you screen.
More communication.
And obviously, maybe not do it with your friends.